Greetings! It's Bobcember 31st. This video marks more than just the end of Bobcember. It marks the end of 2010. I could easily turn it into something very reflective and serious. It heralded all the vast accomplishments that I've made over the past year in some very dramatic way. But do you know what doesn't get heralded enough? My accomplishments from day to day, minute to minute, dang it! So, as inspired by a recent video by my new friend Rebecca, or Rebexington here on YouTube, don't pretend you don't know where the link is. I give you 2010, a celebration of the mundane and mediocre. In 2010, I've accomplished the following meaningless tasks. I strengthened my arm muscles by carrying around this book every single day all over campus for an entire semester. I figured out how to work a tripod. I resisted opening this bag of Cheetos for 4 whole days after I received it. I fell in love with a toy that's meant for toddlers, which is now happily named Nymphadora, as suggested by Turtle3016. My tea's done! I love it when the tea's done! Chamomile. By the way, Nymphadora won by 4 votes, and I will be using Tonks as a nickname. I made this beautiful mug of chamomile tea. I got this pair of shoes for less than 10 bucks. I know every engineer on every train, and all their children, and all their names, and every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. And I also learned all the lyrics to King of the Road. I found this VCR remote behind my couch after it's having been lost for several months. I finally saw the movie Rent and obtained the soundtrack. I finally learned how to do the multi-word video tag thing. If you still don't know how to do this, allow me to clue you in. You put quotation marks around the phrase that you want to become a tag phrase, and then it becomes one. You're welcome. I discovered that I have an intense love for sushi. I finally knitted a scarf in Ravenclaw colors so that I could support the house I'd actually be in if I were a student at Hogwarts. And I successfully completed a month of daily videos on my YouTube channel. Now as Bobcember comes to a close, I'd like to thank you all for sticking with me the entire month and leaving me ever entertaining and endearing comments. By far the best part of this month has been the feeling of being closer to you guys and getting to know you better, and getting your input and encouragement on a daily basis in the comments. I look forward to reading about your own insignificant accomplishments of 2010, or even just this morning, in the comments of today's video. And you'll see me next year! Ha 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 ha! Hardy har, so funny!